I think what I liked the most was just getting to be in the Chiricahua Mountains and hanging out with all those different researchers and doing all that really cool stuff and getting to hold hummingbirds and other animals.
I really loved the lectures we had every night, and the hikes we went on were pretty great, and also learning from all the different researchers there. And I love to learn about how everything is really codependent on each other and it's really all connected.
Sanity 2013 was one of the most exciting and influential experiences I've ever had. I really liked the talks because I learned from echolocation and the neurobiology of cooperative breeding and birds. It really gave me a taste of all the different topics I could study.
I really liked being in nature and learning about new animals and new plants and observing things the way they were. I learned a lot about asking questions and doing science.
My favorite part about Sanity was being able to experience what some researchers were studying and being able to actually learn from their findings. I have learned so many new things that will definitely benefit me in the future.
Well, I was invited into the Sanity program. I'm not actually a member of Tucson, and it was a very big honor to be invited in, and I had an absolute great time. We did a lot of very interesting experiments and learned a lot about the nature of the area and how to do proper research, and it was a really enlightening experience.
My favorite activity that we did was probably the hiking, and the first 2 days, that's probably the majority of what we did. Other things we did were we actually explored a cave, we did lots of listening to experts, and it was really interesting to learn about birds, reptiles, ants. Yeah, we learned so much.
At Sanity, we got to hold all these different animals, like the Mexican jay. We went out into the field with all these different wildlife biologists, and we trapped them, and we were able to learn all the different types of social maneuvers that these birds did. And we also found the different measurements of this bird that would be able to help better the species and the knowledge of them.
My favorite thing about this was learning about the different types of animals and birds that lived there, and also listening to the researchers talk about what they are studying and kind of what's going on. It was really interesting to learn about all of it.
I thoroughly enjoyed the opportunities that Sanity provided for us to have first-hand experience in the fields of research. We definitely did a lot of observations and such, and I learned quite a bit. I definitely learned how to gather data more efficiently, how to compose it into a more presentable manner for others.
The best part about Sanity was that it gave me a great experience, it was a lot of fun, and it gave me a lot of great memories. I learned about different species of birds, got to go on different hikes, and got to climb around a cave, and I also got to hang around with new friends.
I liked listening to all the researchers talk about all their different projects, and I liked going on the hikes, and I loved seeing all the wildlife, especially the trogon bird. I thought that was really special.
Saying what I like the most is really hard. I think every night the lectures are really cool. The topics or organisms that these researchers are studying range from ants, slave-making ants, to bats that were jamming other bats. And so every single lecture was really interesting. It was really cool because we got a slice of life from the perspective of a different organism almost each night. I learned also how to question everything around me and be really curious.
Sanity was a really great experience. We got to meet a lot of new people and learn a lot of new things about nature and just be completely immersed. And every night we had lectures from scientists and researchers there telling us about what they were doing or what they've discovered. And we had activities every day. There was never a dull moment, and there was always something to do.
One of the best things for me about Sanity is that throughout the year living in the city, we forget about the interconnectedness of all these organisms, and when you go out into nature, you realize, like, this is what it's all about. And then meeting with all these scientists who show us these incredible organisms and amazing interactions, it just reawakens my curiosity and my desire to learn.
My favorite thing about being involved with Sanity is watching these students who are unsure and tentative step into this unique environment and become enthusiastic and confident about doing science. That's what it's all about.
The best part about Sanity is being in the great outdoors with students. It's the best classroom on the planet, and it changes absolutely everything. We get the opportunity to see all this great wildlife, be outside, it's just so invigorating, and then the opportunity to talk to and listen to research performed by scientists is just fantastic. It just can't be beat.